at this point, y'all, I'm already putting two and two together, and like, not only did he steal my shit, but he played me. So now, oh, it's on. Like, that's what I was thinking. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a different one, I have to say, because I haven't done a sit down get ready with me in a minute. I actually think I only have done one on my channel, but I decided to spice it up today and do a story time get ready with me. I was gonna just do a story time, but I was like, I got a couple new products that I don't usually use, so I might as well show y'all what I be doing on my face and when I. So we'll start with the products and then we'll just get into it. But yeah, how y'all doing? You know, how's life? Okay, so I got this Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. Ooh, yes, focus. Y'all got a camera, so we got some cute visuals. Yes. So I was in, where did I go? Girl, where you go? TJ Maxx, and they had my shade in a foundation. I was surprised. So we're gonna try that out. I got this Milk Makeup blurring primer stick. Yeah. Yes. We're gonna try that out today. I got a Buxom Top Coat lip gloss. Gonna try that out. Never had it, and it's a plumpy lip gloss, so we're gonna get juicy lips today. And then I got this Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. Never tried it, so I was like, I'll just pick up some new stuff and see how it goes. Let's get into the story. This story is about how I got my freaking, like, brand new at the time, because this was like, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, actually. That's crazy. Well, 5 years ago, it was my freshman year in college. But 5 years ago, brand new MacBook Pro, how I got it stolen out my dorm room, okay? And then how I got it back. I actually got the newer version. Okay, let's get into it. So I guess I'm starting with priming. I'm trying to talk and move, but child, I don't usually do this. But okay, so I went to school, obviously. Went to college on campus, whatnot. And hold on. This primer is real. It's very smooth, and it's making me look a little white, but it is primer, so it doesn't really matter because it's going underneath everything. I guess I just rub it in. I don't know. I look crazy, so who knows? I guess just rub it in. Okay, y'all. So this is my freshman year of college, and you know, little girl, a little naive a little bit, but I mean, like, I knew what I was doing, so whatever. So I am an architecture major, so prefaces by saying my computer is like the most important tool in my toolbox, like, period. I need it. I will always need it. All of that. So this is what happened. I lived in a like high-rise style dorm, so you know, like, it'd be hallways. There's like maybe 5 rooms on each hallway, and then how mine was set up, so it was co-ed, but it was every floor, like girl, boy. So all the girls are on one floor. All the girls on my floor, we all hung out and like went out together and stuff like that. Like we became fast friends. So all right, I'm trying the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. Let's see, because my skin has been acting up lately, so I got a lot to cover. We're gonna do one full pump, and then we're gonna get a brush and see. First of all, if this is even my shade, it looks like my shade in the store. Ooh, it smells good. It has a fragrance. I don't know how y'all feel about fragrances. That kind of looks like my shade. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, like I said, fast friends. We all hung out, all went out together at the same time or whatever. So, and honestly, in that dorm, like, a lot of, like, if you were a person that like went out and you like to talk to people, you really knew everybody in that dorm, or like everybody that like would go out and stuff. So everybody kind of just knew everybody. So it was one night, people in my hall and me were going to this party. The party's like down the street. So like our dorm was in the front of the campus, so there was off-campus apartments like right across the street from our dorm and campus. So we used to just go over there to party. Like literally you could just walk across the street and it was like party time. Y'all, one pump is kind of enough. And I like it. It smells good. It's decent coverage. I wouldn't say like super full, but it's a nice coverage and a nice color. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna have to see how it wears. But ooh, yeah, I got wow, extensions and they're almost ready to go. Like I was gonna get them redone, but I'm about to be back in school, so I don't got time to even be doing that. I just need to focus on schoolwork right now. But y'all, look, we got some good coverage, some good color. Okay, Becca. I never had a Becca foundation before, so we're up. So yes, we was getting ready to go to a party this night, right? And usually the way our dorm set up is kind of like culture for people to leave their doors unlocked, but like I never did that. Like if I wasn't there, I would leave my door open if I was in the room so people can like come by, talk to me, we can hang out, whatever. Obviously this was pre-COVID, but if I was going somewhere, like if Lindy was gonna be out, my door got locked every time. Like it was a no-brainer. It was gonna be locked regardless. But child, this time, let me tell you. So this is what happened. So we were about to go out. Everybody like got their doors open, playing music, getting ready in their rooms, da 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 da. That's what we always did. So this girl down the hall, I'm gonna call her Mac and Cheese because that's what we used to call her. She was also getting ready to go out somewhere. I don't think we went to the same place that night, but we were all just ended up going out. It was like Friday or Saturday night or something. So we kind of all getting ready, and this boy that like lives in the dorm with all of us, but on his, you know, the upper floors, because he was a boy. He came down and was like going to everybody's room, talking to us, just like saying hey or whatever. This little Indian boy, right? So we're just like, hey, how's it going? Just having a regular conversation, being regular people, like nothing's out of the ordinary, right? So I leave. I'm like, he's in Mac and Cheese's room. They're like, I guess hanging out before she goes out. And I was looking for something, or like I needed something. Like it was probably like makeup or something. So I go to my friend's room. Like Mac and Cheese's room's on the right of me, and then my friend's room I was going to is on the left of me. So I'm going to my friend's room on the left, and just to like get something, a makeup wipe or something crazy, yeah, or something regular. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. So I go to the room, grab whatever I'm supposed to get from there, and I come back into my room. Mind you, the door was open. Like I said, we would just, you know, be hanging out, doors open, that was normal. But like I also said, remember this, if I was leaving, my door's always locked. So we're getting ready or whatever. By this time, we're ready. So everybody's ready to go. I'm looking for my key so I can lock my door. Looking all over my room, cannot find this key. I didn't know where the key was. Like I was like, what the fuck? So like I go to my friend on the left room and I'm like, bro, like I can't find my key. We look for the key, and then I was just like, okay. We were looking for mad. I feel like it was mad long. It felt long. And then I'm like, okay, maybe if I just, because okay, everybody else, like I said, everybody else in the hallway used to just leave their doors unlocked. Like they would close the door, but they would leave it unlocked. Even if they left, like it didn't matter. So I'm not even thinking anything's gonna have to happen to my stuff if I do it one time. Like I never do it, but because I can't find my key right now and we're about to head out and we're literally just walking across the street, I was just like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. So I closed the door, and mind you, thinking back, I don't know why I didn't think to like hide my computer, but like I didn't think anything was gonna happen, because literally everybody else in the hallway always left their shit either unlocked or door open, like, and they would go out during the day and come back and everything was fine. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, so I'm just like, all right, whatever. I don't want to do this, but I can't find my key, so I'm just gonna pull the door in. It'll look like it's locked. Hopefully nobody comes by, because nobody ever comes by, and everything's gonna be fine. That was a lie. I was stupid. So we went to this party. Y'all, we was at that party for maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45, because it wasn't like, nothing was really going on. So we left and came back. Maybe, definitely wasn't even an hour. Like 30 to 45 minutes, we were gone to this party. So I come back to my room, and I'm like, I think I had found my, like, once I'm literally like, I come back and then I end up finding the key. So I'm like, okay. But I'm looking around my room and something's missing. And then I'm like, yo, because I was playing music on my laptop. So my laptop was sitting on top of the, I'm sitting on top of my desk. So I come back and I'm like, bro, something's missing. And I'm like, it's my laptop. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm tripping. My laptop here. I'm just like looking, flipping shit over, looking. Of course, it's not there because it was sitting on top of the thing. But I was just like, bro, I'm tripping. Nah, I was not tripping. Laptop gone. Within 30 to 45 minutes, laptop gone. And at this point, I don't even know what to do. I'm just like first of all, I'm like, my mom's gonna kill me. Okay, because this was clearly all my fault. I left the shit open. And then I just kept thinking like, dang, I am an idiot. Like, of course this would happen to me. Everybody else does it all the time and it's fine. But Lindy, of course it would happen to her. But I'm just like, okay. This is when I start telling the people in the hall, like my friends, and we're like, okay. Like, for one, call the campus police. And for two, we need to do like find my computer, like find my iPhone type vibes. So that's what I do. And it says it's still in the dorm room. So I'm like, well, not dorm room, but like the dormitory. So I'm like, bro, somebody got my shit, bro. And it's right here. So we go searching, and like it says like the computer is moving. So like we're trying to find it. This guy that we met like not even 10 minutes before was like, I'll help y'all find it. And we're just like looking, like literally looking in the dorm room. We left the whole dormitory, and we're like walking down because it says it's like somewhere else. Like, we're doing all this stuff. Yes, we back to the story. So this man, we're just looking around trying to find it, never find it, right? So I'm big stressed, but it's nothing I can do now because it's gone. So we put in the police report. So the police finally show up. This is a little lip product that I got. Ooh, can it? Yes, it's supposed to be a topper, so I think it's gonna be real cute. But we're gonna do the brows first and start with the not precisely my brow. This is the Brow Contour Pro, baby. So police finally came. We put in a police report. They said they're gonna keep looking. Ooh, child, how does this work? We put in the police report, and then I'm kind of just SOL. So I call my parents, and I'm like crying, you know, sad and stuff. And, you know, they're mad obviously, but what can we do now? I'm just winding up the little stick. So I'm just kind of like taking the L. So y'all remember I was talking about that Indian boy that came up talking to everybody, right? Okay, we're gonna call him Steve. Okay, so Steve comes back the same night that I'm like big stressed or whatever, and he's like, what happened, da da da. And I tell him what happened is somebody stole my laptop out of my room. And he's just like, oh my God, that's crazy. People are terrible. Like, you know, just like talking me up, basically. Dang, I'm fucking around making my eyebrows dark. But I like this. That was quick. Now let me do the other side. So, talking me up, blah, blah, blah. And he said, he's basically like, he's gonna try to help me find it. I'm like, all right, whatever. At this point, I wasn't really stressing when he was telling me, because I'm just like more stressed about where my shit at. So he's like, I'm gonna help you find it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, blah, blah, blah. So that day kind of just ends on a shitty note, because now it's like, your girl don't got a laptop, but I got all this schoolwork to do. And I'm just super sad or whatever. But that's not where the story ends, child. So we move on. It's a couple days later, and Steve comes back to my room. And he's like, oh, my roommate, he said, my roommate does a lot of computer stuff, and like, he could probably help you find it. Like, if you put in your Apple ID or something, like, whatever, he's gonna help you find it. So I'm like, what? At this point, I need all the help I can get. I like this because I've been liking my eyebrows dark, so I kind of like this little pan shot. Hold on, we might have been a gem. So there's a definer, a highlight, and a lighter shade. I think I might put the highlight under my brows, but right now I'm about to use concealer. So he tells me he can help, basically, and that his roommate's a computer whiz. He could probably do something, fix something. I don't remember what he said, because that was, like I said, like 5 years ago. So I'm like, whatever, I'll come up. He wanted me to come up to his room with his roommate and, like, you know, just, oh, he wanted me to log into my Apple ID, and then we could search for the computer through that, and that his roommate had some software or something that could help. It was all lies. It was all lies, okay? So my little naive self that just really wants some help, okay? Just wants some help and wants my computer back, because, like, I'm telling you, I really couldn't do nothing without my computer. Like, if I didn't have my computer, I'm like SOL. Like, school-wise. I don't like how I did that. That's okay. So I go up there and I like type in my little Apple ID on his computer. We're looking for it. Da 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 da. Don't find it, right? Don't find it. They're looking for it and we don't find it. So doesn't really help me, but me typing in my Apple ID surely did help him, okay? Because he used it to get into my computer and basically take my shit for good. Like, for good. Because he had, now at this point, now he got my information, I guess, because his roommate's computer whiz. I'm sure he probably just, I don't know if they were watching me when I typed in my Apple ID, or if his roommate got some type of software to just, like, remember stuff that you type in. Whatever the case is, they got my shit, okay? They got me. At this time, I didn't know that, though. So I'm just thinking, like, well, shit didn't work. Once again, I'm SOL. So we move on. This is like, weeks are going by. I don't got no computer. Everything just freaking sucks. And, like, I'm trying to get over it, but it's kind of sad, because, like, dang, bro, I got finessed. Oh, some guy on my elbow. But yeah, I'm just like, dang, bro, I just got finessed. Like, and I literally never leave my door open. That's what I just kept thinking. Like, I never leave my door open. How would this person, at the time I didn't know who it was, but I'm like, how would this person even, like, know to come to my freaking room? Like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking about all the people that was on the hall that day, because, like, there was a couple people I didn't know, but they left before we did. And I know they wouldn't have heard me say nothing about that, because nothing about, like, oh, I'm just gonna leave my door unlocked, because they weren't there. So I'm like, bro, I'm just thinking, overthinking, thinking and overthinking about it for weeks. And then y'all, guess what, y'all? I got a call. Randomly, I'm walking with my my friend Naya. We lived on the hall together, and like, you know, that's the homie. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that's the homie. So I don't know, y'all kind of like this little brow thing. That was quick. I might need to touch it up on this side though, but well, actually, hold on, let me just. I'm not mad at that. But what am I trying to say? So yeah, me and Naya are just walking back to the dorm room, I think, from somewhere, I don't remember. And I got this call, and it's from the campus police, and they're talking to me about my case because it turned into a whole case. And they're like, "Oh, do you know Steve?" And I was like, "Yes, I know Steve." Okay. I was like, hold on. Let me back y'all up because I'm done doing my brows. They turned out really good. Actually, hold on, let me put this little thing on it. I'm gonna try the little highlighter part. So yeah, they're like, "Do you know Steve?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know Steve." And they were like, "Well, Steve has gotten in trouble multiple times in your same dorm for stealing stuff from other people." And I'm like, okay. At this point, y'all, I'm already putting two and two together, and like, not only did he steal my shit, but he played me. So now, oh, it's on. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm on the phone with these people, and they said Steve, but in there, they was calling me just to give me a heads up on a possible suspect. But I'm like, ain't no possible. He did it because he was on the hall that day. He's talking me up. He's acting like he gonna help, but all he was doing was playing me. I was like, oh. I was like, y'all, I was big lit after that. I was just like, yeah, yeah, about to get him. But I'm chilling on the phone with the police, but I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. So I get off the phone with the police, and they tell me, they're basically saying that like they're gonna look into him as a suspect. So I'm like, whatever, you don't even gotta look, baby girl, because it's him. I know it. So I get off the phone with him, and I mean with the cops, and I tell Naya, like, I'm like, bruh, like, I'm like real riled up at this point. I'm like, this nigga stole my shit, like, oh my god. And she gets riled up, so now we both mad. And she remembers that she actually has his number because they both like lived in the same like area. So I think one time they were gonna like carpool back home, like from college or whatever. So she got his number. So I was like, call him up because I'm about to beat his ass basically. So we call him, and it turns out to be his home phone number. So it's his daddy on the phone. And we're like, can we talk to Steve? And I don't think he puts him on the phone. So it kind of is just like, whatever. But we got his number. So I called my mama. I said, Mama, not only do I know who did it, he tried to play me. And so thus now we have an issue. So I gave my mom his dad, like the home phone number that we had, right? And listen, baby girl did what she had to do, okay? So come to find out, the cops had already, like, for the stuff that he previously stole, he was already like kind of kicked off campus, like on a, not fully kicked off. It was like probationary period or something stupid, because he should have been fully kicked off. But I think he got fully kicked off after them finding out what he did to me. But dang, this little highlighter thing is cute, but it's hard to blend. I'm like, do I have another brush that I could do this with? But yeah, so I gave my mother his home phone number with his daddy, and she called him. And my mom was basically like, not only do we know your son stole my daughter's computer, she either said we've already planned, or we've already called the cops, or we're going to call the cops, or like the cops basically like, yo, your son is in trouble, like in big trouble, like he shouldn't have did what he did. So of course his father is like, oh no, please don't make this like a big Don't turn this into like a whole suit or anything. We'll buy you back your computer, da 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 da, like all this stuff, okay? And my thing is, if your family got it like that to where on site he can buy you a $2,000 computer, why are you stealing? Like, are you a psychopath? Like, what is wrong with you? So, yeah. Basically, all that goes down, and then now me and Naya are like, bruh, we about to go find him and literally cuss him out. Like, that's the mood it was. It was like, yeah, we about to find him on this campus and cuss him out. But then we found out that he was already kicked off. So we're like, damn, we can't even pull up on him, because I was ready. Because we live in the same dorm. I was like, bro, not only do I live in the same dorm with you, I know where you live. I know the door, because you brought me up there on foolish shit. So let's do it. Let's play. You wanna play? Let's play. Like, that's how I was, y'all. I was riled up, because I was like, yo, he really played me. He really acted like he was my friend just to steal my shit. Okay. So me and Naya were real mad, going back to the dorm room trying to find him. Then we found out he wasn't there, so we're like, whatever. And listen, brows is done. They look good. We're gonna move on. That's it. Yeah. We so far all the products that I tried, I love. Like, I'm really excited about it. Excuse me. But yeah, so my mom calls me back and she tells me that I'm doing lips now, y'all, so I can try the lip gloss. My mom calls me back and she tells me that not only is his father going to buy me, right, okay, so when I had first got the computer, it was the newest version, but then like Apple got a newer version of the iPad Pro, like the touchscreen one. Girl, my mama my mama got me upgrade, period. So not only was his father buying a new computer, he was buying the newest computer for me. And yeah, so that's what he did. Bought me a new computer. Parents met up with his dad and he basically bought me a new computer. I guess he wasn't gonna give me back my old one, which I'm like, what happened to my old one? But we didn't even have to go into all that. He bought me the new computer. Okay, y'all, let's try the lip gloss. So yeah, basically my mama said don't play with it, stay with it, okay? And my parents both pulled up because my mom was like, I ain't going by myself. Ooh, y'all, this is golden. Oh yes, this is a cute topper. I knew this was gonna look good with brown. Never saw Steve again. And I'm glad I didn't, because I really would have cussed him out because he really had the game messed up. But now that my makeup's done, I'm gonna go get dressed and I'm gonna finish out the story. Okay. But yeah, so basically that's how I got my computer back. Well, actually got a new computer. The campus police, like, you know, allowed me to put two and two together, and then I was just like, yeah, no, we're not waiting on them. Talked to my mom, got my dad involved, and it was wraps from there. Because don't play with it. Like, what you doing playing with me? Freshman year, obviously I was dumb enough to leave my door open, even though everybody else did it, and I was just so, you know, bad luck day, whatever. But I got my stuff back. Everything turned out good. You know, college went good. I had a computer for the rest of college that worked. But yeah, that's kind of how the story went. He tried to play me, but you can't play a player, period. Okay, but yeah, I guess like, comment, subscribe, and holla at your girl. Like I always say, let me know if you like these kind of videos. Like, it's my first like talking about another topic while I talk about my makeup. Let me know how you feel about the makeup. I like to keep it basic, but if you want to see a look, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, holla at your girl, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. I got a feeling I keep it inside my heart, and I keep a panic.